Right now, as you're reading this, a silent war is being fought. It's not on a battlefield with tanks and dramatic explosions. No, this war is happening inside your wallet, your bank account, and on the price tag of that avocado you've been eyeing. This is the relentless daily skirmish between the peso and the dollar. And while it sounds like something only bankers should care about, its outcome dictates more of your life than you could possibly imagine. It's the invisible hand that can make you feel richer one month and inexplicably poorer the next. Before we dive deep, take a guess. Who do you think are the real secret winners when the peso's value plummets? The answer is probably not who you think. Most people see the exchange rate as a simple number on a screen, a financial weather report that's only relevant when planning a trip to Disneyland or buying something from an American website. This right here is the surface level story, but it's like judging an iceberg by its tip. Convenient, but dangerously incomplete. We're about to pull back the curtain on this financial puppet show to reveal who is actually pulling the strings and who gets tangled up in them. Let's start with the most familiar territory, the traveler's perspective. This is where everyone first learns about exchange rates. You're planning a trip, you check the numbers, and you do some quick, hopeful math. If the peso is strong against the dollar, say 48 pesos to $1, your budget feels mighty. That $100 you saved suddenly feels like a king's ransom. This experience creates a very simple, very powerful, and very wrong assumption. A strong peso is good, and a weak peso is bad. It's an intuitive conclusion based entirely on our own consumer power in a foreign land. This feeling is so potent that it colors our entire perception of the economy. We start cheering for a strong peso as if it were our favorite sports team. Now, pause and think. What was your biggest money mistake? Because focusing only on travel and shopping is a massive financial blind spot. It ignores the vast interconnected web of the domestic economy where the rules of the game are completely different. So, who are the secret fans of a weak peso? The answer, anyone who sells things to other countries. Meet the exporters. Imagine you run a business that makes furniture and you sell a table to an American buyer for $1,000. If the exchange rate is 48 pesos to the dollar, you get 48,000 pesos. But when the peso weakens to 58 to the dollar, that same table now brings in 58,000 pesos. That's an extra 10,000 pesos for doing absolutely nothing different. Think about the families of overseas Filipino workers. There are millions of them working as nurses, engineers, and seafarers around the world, sending their hard-earned dollars back home. When the peso is weak, every single dollar converts into more pesos. That's extra money for school tuition, groceries, medicine, or home repairs. This creates a fascinating economic paradox. While people in the cities might complain about the price of imported goods, the infusion of stronger dollars into rural and provincial economies can stimulate local growth. It's a powerful reminder that in economics, one person's crisis is often another person's opportunity. Now, let's flip the coin. If exporters love a weak peso, who dreads it? That would be the importers, the businesses that bring foreign goods into the country. Everything from fuel, wheat for bread, steel for buildings, and gadgets is often bought from other countries in dollars. When the peso weakens, the cost of buying those dollars goes up, and that extra cost gets passed directly on to you, the consumer. Suddenly, gasoline prices go up. Imported chocolate costs more. Car parts become expensive. This is inflation. This is the great economic balancing act. A currency that is too strong can choke the export industry, which is a vital engine of job creation. A currency that is too weak can trigger rampant inflation, hurting consumers and businesses that rely on imports. They are constantly trying to find that Goldilocks zone. Not too strong, not too weak, but just right. So, after all this, we arrive at the big, flashing, neon sign truth. The peso-dollar exchange rate is not just a number for bankers and globetrotters. It is a powerful economic force that shapes the lives of everyone in the country. It determines the price of your food, the security of your job, and the health of the national economy. A weak peso can be a blessing for an OFW family and a curse for a small business owner who imports raw materials. It's a constant, complex, and deeply personal tug-of-war. Understanding this dynamic is the first step toward true financial literacy. This knowledge empowers you. It transforms you from a passive spectator into an informed citizen who can see beyond the simple narratives and understand the complex trade-offs that govern our financial lives. The next time you hear someone say the peso is good or bad, you'll know the right question to ask is, good or bad for whom? So, which strategy will you try first, saving in dollars or investing in export-oriented businesses? Want part 2 where we break down how governments try to control this chaos? The key takeaway is this: the invisible war in your wallet is real, and its shockwaves reach everyone. The exchange rate isn't just about money, it's about people, their jobs, their struggles, and their triumphs. In this battle between the peso and the dollar, everyone has skin in the game, and understanding the rules is your best defense.